Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today I thought we would have a little look at some interesting examples of those things that you see out there in the wild every now and then popping up on your friends list, and you have to do a double take and you look back at them and you think, what was this person doing? So this happened to me the other day and I posted this tweet. Funnily enough, when typing out the caption here, I just thought oh, what would be something funny to put rather than just, hey, look at this bad hidden potential thing. So I said on today's episode of questionable hidden potential choices, and as soon as I typed that out, I thought to myself, you know what, that would actually make an interesting video. So this is the Tech Janemba that popped up on my friends list with two dupes. And as you can see, they have gone for the top left path, which is a good one. But rather than the bottom right path for the other one, they have gone for the... Actually, I'm not even sure if this is top right or bottom left. But it's not bottom right, which is the one that you want to be opening with your second dupe. So I thought it'd be interesting to make a post, since a bunch of you liked this tweet, basically getting you guys to show me some of the weird hidden potential builds that you have come across whilst out there in the wilds playing Dokkan. And I've seen tons of people posting these all the time. So as I said here, I was like, send me your screenshots because I know you got them. I see people posting them all the time. And I thought we could have a bit of fun just looking through some of these strange hidden potential choices. Now, obviously, no hate towards these people. It's kind of funny, but at the end of the day, everybody is new to games at some point. The hidden potential system is definitely something that you really should sit down and have a look at properly before you start just randomly unlocking paths. Obviously, the bottom right path is the best because you have 4 of the star abilities that can give you additional or crit or dodge, which are obviously the most powerful abilities that you can give to units. And then the top left has 3 of those star abilities. Now the bottom right path, to fully fill it out, a unit has to be SA 10. So I have seen a lot of people, if it's a unit that they don't think they're ever going to get to SA 10, and I used to do this a lot back in the day before I was a whale. If I got a second unit, I would open the top left path because I figured to myself I was never going to get them to SA 10, so I wouldn't be able to fill out the bottom right anyway. But nowadays, a lot of units are coming out with farmable super attacks and things like that, so you don't really need to worry about that anymore. So really, you should always put the first dupe in the bottom right path, especially if it's an LR, because unless you're never going to use them, you are going to get them to at least SA 10, because you're probably going to get them to SA 20. So sometimes it's just a case of inexperience, and at the end of the day, it's a... you have to be able to laugh at yourself. I made this video a couple of months ago because I, whilst half asleep after working a night shift, decided to buy 2 dupes for physical GT Goku with my red coins because mine was only at 55% after all of my summons were finished. And for some strange reason, I guess just being half asleep, I decided to open the top right and bottom left path. So as I would never want to be an example of one of these people that could be in a video like this, I then had to go ahead and spend another 800 red coins to buy the other 2 copies and finish rainbowing him, which is not something that I ever recommend people do. I don't think you should buy the final copies of units with red coins, because then next time you pull them on a banner, they're a dead pull. But I was not going to leave my GT Goku in such a sorry state, so everyone has to be able to laugh at themselves sometimes. Everybody makes mistakes. But speaking of, let us jump in and have a look at some of these other people's mistakes. So first up, we have a post from our boy Big Bro Bo. He says, I screwed up till this day. I'm like, you dumbass. I thought I pulled 4 copies of him, but I guess I didn't. So I was going around putting in orbs and dupes at the same time, and this is what happened. Ooh, so we've got the top left path, and then I think this is either the bottom left or the top right, but not the bottom right. So something like a unit like this, especially with how good he is post EZA, man, having that bottom right path and having those extra crits and everything available would be so good. So unfortunately, sometimes people just do make mistakes like our boy here. Obviously this is an honest mistake. When you just see things on the friends list, it's hard to know exactly what was going through a person's head at the time. But yeah, sometimes you do make mistakes, so definitely make sure you are paying attention when you do your hidden potential build. So next up we have Chris here. Says, someone did this to my boy. I've seen a lot worse, like 2 paths open that would do 39% potential SA7 or something. But this guy, fully rainbowed, has 5 additional. Is that 9 crit and then 12 dodge? So AGL UI Goku, the unit that has a 70% chance to dodge built into his passive, and you give him 12 dodge. Now, the thing you have to remember about the hidden potential system as well, every point in crit or additional is 2% chance to perform that ability. So if that is 9 crit that he has there, that means he has 18% chance to crit. But dodge is only 1%. So if you give them 12 dodge, this is a 12% dodge chance. But the thing that you have to remember is hidden potential rolls are rolled separately to the unit's passive. So what that means is if this UI Goku fails his attempt to 70% chance to dodge, then it will separately roll a 12% chance to dodge. Which, I mean, hey, that could kick in. You could get the dodge. Technically, you'd never actually know which one gave you the dodge, but it's such a small chance in comparison to the 70% that he has built in. And then remember, this guy has a high chance to crit on super, so if he gets an additional super, his second super attack is a 100% chance to crit. So additional is definitely something that you want to put into this guy. And sadly, he just has literally the free level 5 additional that he gets from being an AGL unit. So this is a big rip for this Rainbow LR, arguably the best unit in the game to some people. And yeah, look what they did. So next up we have a post from Strange14163, very appropriate considering the topic of the video. I see this guy on my friends list every now and then and it pains me. AGL Rose, 2 dupes, again, the bottom right path not unlocked. Now, if I remember rightly, this was obviously a long time ago, but when AGL Rose and Physical Vegito Blue came out, the hidden potential system was fairly new. I remember I pulled 2 copies of Rose. I was super hyped for him to come out, so obviously I opened his bottom right path straight away. But he's not a unit that's on banners a lot. I'd have to double check his passive, but I'm 90% sure this is his uneasy aid passive as well. So it means this person hasn't even easy aid their AGL Rose, that they only have 2 dupes for, and they've left them set as their friend. So I guess this is another cautionary tale. Like, it's very possible this person doesn't even play the game anymore, and maybe you probably should just unfriend them. But like, why would you have this guy set as your friend leader? Always try and set somebody at least somewhat useful as your friend lead, just to be you know, a nice Dokkan neighbor. But very interesting from Rose. And he's got full-on, like, 12 additional as well. No crit or anything. So, very strange. Next up, we have Hello GBO. So this guy mentioned the unit and he was busy doing some link leveling, which I can respect. So I had to wait for him to post this. But yeah, he says, I don't think he knows what Vegeta does. So on the friends list on JP, Rainbow Super Vegeta. I'd be very jealous of that. I am super hyped for this guy to come to Global. He is a fantastic unit, leader for Pure Saiyans. Very excited. So seeing a rainbow one on the friends list, oof, would I be excited to showcase this guy in a video. Until you look at his hidden potential system, and he has 6 additional and 20 crit and no dodge. Now, obviously the caption for the tweet is, I don't think he knows what Vegeta does. If you're a global player and you're slightly confused as to why this is a massive fail, because a lot of people, especially for STR units, if they're just straight up damage dealers, a lot of people like to go for the full 20 crit build. I've always been a fan of giving units 3 dodge and stuff like that, but this can sometimes be an okay build for an STR damage dealing unit. However, global players, if you're not aware, our boy STR Super Vegeta, his super attack does immense damage to the enemy with a 100% chance to crit. So he will never not crit on his super attack. So obviously the best build for this guy is to give him as much additional as possible, because if he gets a second super attack, the second super attack is a 100% chance to crit as well, funnily enough. So why on earth you would give this guy any crit that more than you have to? I mean, he's already an STR unit, so he already gets 5 crit that he doesn't really need. So global players, when this guy comes out, if you do pull him and extra copies, please put those dupes into additional, and then you will see this man absolutely go off. So very confusing build here for this Rainbow Super Vegeta. So then we have a post here from Amu. This is a very interesting run. A Rainbow Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, the one that transforms into Super Saiyan 3. They have no additional, 12 crit, and 14 dodge. Now, I don't know if I could say this is the worst build ever in terms of giving them some extra dodge and a decent amount of crit, but why you wouldn't give them any additional? He raises defense on super attack. He has, once he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, as long as you pick up 3 orbs, he has a 30% chance to dodge anyway. So, I mean, this is a unit I would still give mine level 3 dodge for sure, but with a built-in 30% chance to dodge, he is meant to be a damage-dealing unit, and his defense is pretty decent. So he's definitely not a unit that you want to heavily load up on additionals. Plus mine, Rainbow full level 10 links. I was using him on the Super Saiyan 2 team the other day, and like on his best rotation with some support, he's a bit outdated now, I guess, but he's hitting over like 4 million attack stats. So if you get an additional super, another one of them is obviously nothing to be sneered at. But if you've got no additional, then yeah, you ain't getting any additional attacks. So this is a very, very strange one. And then I thought I'd save the best, aka the worst one, for last. So shout out to Landon for this screenshot. Here we have a poor Super Saiyan, well, that's actually smaller. A poor Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is reflective to the mistake that I made in that Goku video that I showed. 2 dupes unlocked, but they are the top right and the bottom left. Which means, even though you can't see the details of this guy's build, it means that he just has level 5 dodge. Because the bottom right and the top left is where all the crit and additional is. So this is a 2 dupes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that has no additional or crit because of the choice made here by this person for their hidden potential build. So, very, very upsetting. This is this the worst one? I mean, the Super Vegeta one's pretty bad. You guys let me know down below in the comments which one you think is the biggest oof out of all of these. If you guys do enjoy this video, I've seen many, many more of these screenshots over the years that the hidden potential system has been around. So I may do future episodes of this, so keep an eye out. Follow me on Twitter at @TheMaskedNingen. I'll put out a post asking for your screenshots. Obviously feel free to just randomly tweet them at me as well, and I guess I'll start saving them into a folder, because if this is something you guys want to see, just as like a fun little extra video, we can do some more of these in the future. So let me know your thoughts down below. Which one was the worst? Tell us some crazy stories of the ones that you have seen, or any mistakes that you've made yourselves. Like I say, if somehow somebody out there recognizes themselves as somebody on this list, no hate or anything. Hopefully you have learned from the terrible mistake that you've made, and we can all grow and improve and be better in the future. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.